copping wheels at the dealership. I remember I was down bad, frail as shit. Back when Rich said, look, either steal a hit or suffer death by 1,000 cuts, no Taylor Swift. I had to get it from the mud with no real assist. Fearlessness, stealing brick, rice, cornmeal, and grits. A lifelong lesson on how real it gets. Serious, total gratitude that I still exist. It gave me some wisdom, maybe I'm different. Never pay too much attention to circadian rhythm. Don't attempt to call me crazy unless you pay me a visit. Baby, I'm gifted, that or either crazy artistic. Maybe when guardian angels came and saved me, I missed it. Then they did me so fugazi till it made me a misfit. Save your kismet, aiming something straight to your biscuit. And what don't hurt you, I nurture a nature your kids with. Best behave, the breast has some reckless ways back. Am I devoured a week for breakfast days? When we relieve necks of change, you exit stage. But just before you catch the train, come catch this fade. The only way to ascertain the way I'm still sane is cause of blood in my ill veins. I don't feel pain cause of the way that I spill game. It's no real lane, but it began with brick and mortar, foundation and frame. But it began with brick and mortar, foundation and frame. Begin with brick and mortar, foundation and frame.
Yo, what's good? Welcome to Club Doom. We chill into some Spyro Gira. I think it's pronounced tonight. The album Catching the Sun. There was a bit of a Black Thought leak as well earlier. Thissa with the 5. Check your wall. Vampires reminded me of the behind the scenes of the TMNT concert. Oh shit. There's a behind the scenes? Ooh, okay, I'm gonna have to check that out. Also, Bucks v Sixers tonight on NBC. Oh yeah. Yeah, I saw they go. Look. I didn't tune into the Hornets game. I just saw the score around the second quarter. I was like, yep, we're cooked. I'm just gonna ignore that. But you know what? I might keep an eye on the Bucks game. See how the Sixers do against the Bucks. Good day. Eastside with the 2. Don't cry. Hornets blew out OKC as well. Well, yeah, damn, it sounds like the Hornets are doing well for themselves. I gotta get a lot of tabs open. Wait. Because I wanna... Oh, weak Twitter. Oh, weak. Oh, weak. Yeah, for some reason, Twitter age restricted one of Doug TenNaples' tweets that's just a picture of Earthworm Jim with his finger in his mouth. Like not even doing anything suspect either, but I guess Twitter feel like it's a little too zesty. You know, Earthworm Jim pondering is too zesty for Twitter, I guess. Okay, so let's see here. I'm liking this band. Ooh! Okay! Also, there's a part of me that kind of low-key want to revisit the Kanye apology, because you know what we didn't get into? We didn't get into the Reddit moment. I completely missed the fact last night that Kanye talks about going on Reddit and how it was the most validating thing in the world to him. And how fucking funny that was. I forgot about Kanye's Reddit moment, because I was watching other people's reactions to it, and when Reddit got brought up, it was like, fuck you mean Reddit? Oh, what? I don't have my... There we go. Much better. Much better. How we doing, chat? Yeah, I'm live. CVG, you got a problem with that? Damn. Now I want to make sure CVG stay here for like the funniest part, because there's actually something really funny I got planned for tonight. I got something mad funny planned for tonight. He might have already seen it, actually. Cyrex got no internet again, walls. That is pretty funny. But CVG's probably already seen it. Yeah, it's Dirtworm time. It's Dirtworm time. Eat dirt, creator of Earthworm Jim. Which is crazy. I never thought I'd say that. I don't know. Someone asked in my comments if Doug to Naple would be a lolcow now. And someone actually responded like, yo, if you read some of his old magazine interviews from the 90s, he low-key had them tendencies for a minute, even back in the day. He was saying some wild shit in them interviews. Triple B with the 5. What's up, Blue Blader Bot? My father offered to give me his old PlayStation 4, and I finally 100%ed a Super Mario Galaxy 2 after all this time. I'll leave this in the background while I clean. Alright. That sounds like a good day. That sounds like a good day, bro. That sounds like a really good day. Happy for you. Then you get to just chill and listen to some vibey music and Club Doom yapping in the background. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's what's up. That is what's up. And then Triple B with another 5. Everybody gangsta until the commentary YouTuber shows their persona with their arms crossed and they looking pissed at the bottom left. Well, I ain't got an arms crossed PNG yet, but it's I don't know, maybe one of these days I might draw more. I might draw more. I I have to actually start like practicing, like getting good at my fundamentals with drawing. Cause like I want to do so much shit and I need to like actually know how to fucking draw. I need to get my fundies out of the way. Alright, so what's going on with Doug? What's going on with Doug and why do I want to talk about it again? Well, mainly just because I want to talk about AI. I feel like the the conversation around AI, to me personally, is getting more volatile and as a result, funnier and more entertaining. The more and more volatile it gets between the two sides, the funnier it gets. like like if you want my personal opinion, I am Mr. Fence Sitter. I am just watching the world burn and laughing at it type of bull. Know what I'm saying? Like the whole thing is fucking stupid. Okay, my take is AI had the opportunity to be an awesome tool for everyone to use. And then Big Corpo came in and did what Big Corpo always does and ruined it. ruined the fun for everybody. Yeah, that's typically the MO. Okay, and now we get to watch the fall off, and instead of having fun with the new tool that we should all be able to play with, I'm having fun just laughing at everyone going off about it. That's the fun part to me. Personally, I don't care who's right in the whole AI war. I just think the shit's funny. Alright, so here we got Doug, who's still been going. He's still been going. He's still been going. There's like a fourth one that, like, for some reason Twitter wouldn't let me show. Okay. Okay, I just wanna... At this point, we don't even need to read this because... This. Alright? At the end of the day, I don't care what you gotta say, Doug. I don't. Because of these price tags. Holy fucking shit. Fuck you mean 2 sticks of RAM be like $1,000. This is RAM now. And you know what the trade-off is, chat? You wanna know what the trade-off for this is? It's Doug's shitty Earthworm Jim AI shorts that he's been making on Twitter. But it's also this. It's also this. This showed up in my timeline. And just while this plays, let me get a picture up. Let me get that picture back up. But like as its own thing. Alright. Just remember as we watch this. This is the reason why these price tags. Just remember these price tags while we watch this, okay?
Once and for all, Jeff. Your time has passed 6 years ago. It's time to go.
Is that you, Diddy? Long time no see, my old friend. Finally, a worthy opponent.
And this, yep, just remember, them price tags exist so we can have whatever the fuck this is. Oh my god, and like, it's even funnier when you know what fucking anime battle they're parodying here. This ain't just like, oh, they coming up with like this ain't just a random anime battle. Nah, whoever made this is parodying a very specific battle from a very specific anime. And when you know what the fuck it is, it's even funnier. Shout out to all my Jujutsu Kaisen fans. Shout out to all the Jujutsu Kaisen fans in chat.
Once and for all, Jeff.
Money well spent.
6 years ago, it's time to go.
Worth every penny.
Is that you, Diddy? Long time no see, my old friend. Finally, a worthy opponent.
Finally.
A worthy opponent? I'll tear you apart faster than you do it with your victims, Epstein.
That's bold coming from you. Remember, you're the challenger here.
You're the challenger. Remember, you're the challenger here. Again, shout out to all my JJK fans.
A worthy opponent.
Shout out to all the JJK
I'll
fans
tear
in
you
chat.
apart faster than you do it with your victims, Epstein.
That's bold coming from you. Remember, you're the challenger here. Anyway.
Eastside with the 2. OpenAI likely losing 14 billion this year. Eastside. Their CEO came out and said Did y'all hear about that? I saw that too. After the whole like thing about OpenAI losing money like trending on Twitter, the fucking CEO basically came out and was like, nuh-uh.
Let's start this battle. I hope you put up a good fight at least.
And that's exactly why you will lose. This fight started a while ago.
I know. Soon as you hear Judas by Lady Gaga, you know what's up. You know what's up. Soon as the Lady Gaga Judas hit.
Exactly why you will lose. This fight
started before it already began. Sonic Baby Oil. The fucking imaginary technique shit while Epstein flying through fucking buildings. This has been sending me all day, chat. This has been on constant repeat on my Twitter like the whole day. Noel with the 5. Hold on, did I miss a note? No. Alright. There are 2 types of people who use AI videos to make a quick buck. 1, lazy people and grifters, and somehow Cyrax is both and sucks at making money. Well, L Cyrax. Well, L all AI grifters, but especially L him. Especially L him. Remember. Just remember these prices, chat. As we're watching what we watching right now, just remember these prices. Alright. Is it worth it? 1, 2, 3 in chat if you think the price is worth it. Is worth all this. You know, the money gotta go somewhere. That's my big rebuttal to like people like Doug TeNapel and shit. The money goes somewhere. Triple B with the 2. Parental disappointment in animated form. I mean, yeah, a lot of disappointed parents. A lot of disappointed parents. I'm not gonna say any more than that. They got hands though, at least. They got hands. Yo, low key, I remember back in the day in college, we used to do this like the fighting here. We kind of used to do something like this in Tekken. We called it Tekken Ball Z. What we would do is we would open up Tekken and we would set the we'd set the FPS on the emulator to like ridiculously fast. Like the frame rate was fucking stupid. And we'd fucking do this shit. The fights legit looked like this. I'm dead ass. Tekken Ball Z was so much fun because it was pretty much this. Let's see here. Sweet Matty G with the 5. Remember, all tech startups exist for the founder to collect a big salary from investors and scam a big paycheck out of any other company at the end. Yeah. 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 That is kind of how it works. Oh, man. It's just the world of venture capitalism, I guess. I don't know, man. It just as someone who likes tech, it's disappointing to see what the world of tech is. Low key. But at least we get imaginary technique baby oil.
Domain expansion. Epstein Island Temple.
Oh damn. Yeah. Did he gotta rush in because he knows his little baby oil ball ain't finna do shit against that. So he gotta start running. He gotta start running in and see if he can beat him to it. Oh, I know. The stars is fucking wild. They change sometimes, which is also funny.
Imaginary technique. Baby oil detonation.
Baby oil detonation.
Domain expansion. Divine baby oil bottle.
Turning into a fucking key blast.
Baby oil bottle.
With the fucking glowing eyes and shit.
He is doing better than I expected. Well, with this treasure I summon. 47th President of the United States, Donald J. Trump.
Oh, fuck.
It's over for
it's
you
now. It's over,
now,
did he? He summoned his boy. Epstein summoned his boy. This is President of the United States, President Donald Trump.
Impossible. His aura is overwhelming.
With this. Again, shout out to all the Jujutsu Kaisen fans in chat. Because if you know, you know. If you know, you know. Yeah. Yeah, he is.
7th President
Yep,
of the
he
United
is.
States, Donald J. Trump. He is doing better than I expected. Well, with this treasure I summon. 47th President of the United States, Donald J. Trump. It's over for you now, Diddy.
Impossible. His aura is overwhelming. Forbidden technique. Soap drop.
Soap drop. Oh, they don't show the soap drop. Where's the soap drop? Hold up. There's a part 3 where they show the soap drop. Holy, full lyric video. Hold up. Where's? Might be around here. If not, I know where to find it on Twitter. But nah, they gotta show the soap drop.
He is doing better than I expected.
Damn, they ain't showing the soap
Well,
drop.
with this treasure I summon.
That's bummy.
47th.
Judas. Oh.
Once and for all.
Hold on. I'm gonna get it up on. I'm gonna get the Twitter one up, so we can at least see. It's not a lot. The battle cuts off at How would I describe it? I would describe it as an anticlimactic spot, but I think the dude making this is still making more. Judas. Should have been the slowed down version. Slow and reverb.
Imaginary technique. Baby oil detonation.
These fucking attack names are wild, too. These attack names are fucking crazy. Judas. Also, I just wanna, yeah, right there, just so nobody forget. If you thought you was building a gaming rig this year, fucking forget about it. Lady cover what? Oh no. Oh wow. Twitter desktop really fucks this up. Twitter desktop really fucks this up. You can't see jack shit. God damn. This is a lot clearer on the phone.
Doing better than I expected. Well, with this treasure I summon. 47th President of the United States, Donald J. Trump.
But yeah, you saw they fight, and then Diddy does the soap drop. Imaginary domain expansion soap drop.
Forbidden technique. Soap drop.
Oh no, he is about to dibble me.
You are in my domain now.
You are in my domain now. Oh. Oh my god. You are in my domain now, President Donald Trump. But once he does the soap drop, it's over. Once he do the soap drop, chat, it's game over. It's game over. So was that RFK? Nah, it's Trump. When Epstein's about to lose, he uses his treasure.
Well, with this treasure I summon. 47th President of the United States, Donald J. Trump. It's over for you now, Diddy.
Impossible. His aura is overwhelming.
It's overwhelming. The aura is overwhelming. This is so dumb. I love it. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck, dude. Doug's Amico scam. Was the Amico that console that was supposed to drop with a new Earthworm gym game, or am I thinking of something else? Am I thinking of something else? Let me know if I'm thinking of something else. That might have been another thing. It might have been. It might have been, chat. Yeah, it is that. Okay. I think there's a video on that. I've been meaning to react to a video about that. Purple Peak, been a member for 19 months. It's been a while. How you been? I'm still on SS13. I'm doing well. I'm doing pretty well. It's been a minute. I still God, I feel bad because I still haven't done it. I've been IRL's been kicking my ass, chat. I'm gonna keep it a buck. IRL's been kicking my ass because it has been practically a year now, I think. I'm still supposed to play Quake 3 on Dreamcast with Purple Peak at some point, but I haven't had time to get a fucking Dreamcast emulator with online capabilities. All I got is Redream. I need to find an actual emulator that, like, a Dreamcast emulator that can fucking, like, play online. Do you know of any? I know you said they exist, but do you know of any in particular that I could use? Because like I should have more time come February and I could actually start looking like shit. Because like if I know where to start looking, then that's the closer we get to actual Quake 3 action, know what I'm saying? Oh man. But yeah, it has been a minute. It's been a minute. We laughing at AI shit now. Where the fuck was I going with this? Where the fuck was I going here? Alright, so let's see here. I wanted to react to the... Oh, okay, now I remember what I wanted to do next. Before we got into the... before we got into the Doug shit. Flycast? Ooh, okay. Alright. Appreciate you. I will get back to you on that. Alright, so, Sukuna versus Gojo. I wanted to show the fucking... Yeah, this shit. this video that
free video.
the actual anime battle, well, technically manga battle, because I don't think the shit got animated yet. It might be getting animated soon, I don't know. But this is the battle that they parodying. It's like Gojo versus Sukuna from Jujutsu Kaisen. It's like the ultimate battle between the two strongest dudes in the fucking whole lore. That's why they use the fucking Lady Gaga music, because like the meme, I believe the meme started with this AMV. Well, don't worry, a lot of it here is not actually from the, because it's not animated yet, a lot of it's like reanimations of the manga and like depictions from like other artists that get credited, by the way, in the top left. Yeah, see, there's the temple. Oh yeah, it cost us 500 bands to make this video. I don't know too much about this particular IP. I need to really get into Jujutsu Kaisen. I've heard nothing but good things about it. And like what I've seen is pretty cool. There's it give me Yu Yu Hakusho meets Bleach vibes. With some JoJo level aura farming mixed in. Which I'm for. I'm for. It has been a minute since I have found an anime I could give a shit about. Like low key, chat. Low key. If you know my anime taste, it's like it'd be like DBZ, Yu Yu Hakusho, JoJo's, Baki. That's it. that's like the few anime I could tolerate. I was expecting to like Hunter x Hunter more because it's made by the Yu Yu Hakusho guy, but nah, I ended up not liking it. I don't really care for Hunter x Hunter. Oh yeah, there's the monster there. With this treasure, I summon the 47th President of the United States.
Wanna love you, but something's pulling me away from you. Jesus is my virtue, and Judas is the demon I cling to. I cling to just a holy fool, baby. It's so cruel, but I'm still loving Judas, baby. I'm just a holy fool, baby.
Oh my god, I've heard of 7 Deadly Sins. Oh my god, that shit is cheeks. That shit is cheeks. Literally all I know about 7 Deadly Sins is that the pro tag is a notorious creep and the fucking animation budget went to shit. Like midway through production. That's it. He's like, yeah, great anime. Great job, boys. Really knocked it out of the park with that one. really made one that they'll never forget. Yeah. All right, and that's where I'm gonna end it with that, because I don't want to spoil nothing. I technically already spoiled it for myself because I didn't really get too deep into Jujutsu Kaisen, so I don't really know what happens then. Like leading up to this. Ted, comment with the 5. You might also like Sakamoto Days. It's an amazing mix of comedy, heartfelt moments, and amazing fights. Check out Sakamoto versus Kasahima, or Kashima, or Kasima. I think it's Kasima, might be it. If there's no typo, then it's Kasima. I've heard of that. I've heard of it. I saw some clips of it. It's like the chubby guy with the ponytail and the mustache and the glasses, and he like kicks ass like he John Wick or some shit. I think I've seen bits and pieces of that. Attack on Titan. The thing is, I thought I would like Attack on Titan 2 when I first checked it out. I did not. I did not care for it. My problem with a lot of anime is I hate the characters. I almost always hate the characters. Unless it's like a bunch of like fucking badasses aura farming. Like, you know, the cast of Yu Yu Hakusho or like DBZ or some shit. Unless it's just dudes aura farming all the time, I hate the characters in anime. They get so annoying so fast. Also, I already know the plot of it. I already know the plot of Attack on Titan. I already know the twist at the end too. Like I kind of already know it. Because like I've seen like discussion around it, like both IRL and on the internet. Like I know the story. I just didn't experience it through reading the manga or watching the show because I couldn't stand watching the show, know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's typically my Achilles heel when it comes to watching anime. I can almost never stand the characters. Because when it isn't like, you know, some Baki shit, when it isn't some Baki aura farming shit, it's usually just really loud, obnoxious teenagers trying to make shit sound more deep than it is. And I can't stand it. Like you know how hard it is to get into Naruto? When you fucking hate Naruto as a character. I can't stand Naruto as a character. From the first fucking episode, he is an obnoxious little fucking shit. From the very first episode of that bitch, and I have seen later episodes like Shippuden. He don't get no fucking better. He don't get any less annoying in the fucking 200,000 fucking episodes of whatever fucking show that is. How am I supposed to like a show about a bull named Naruto when Naruto himself fucking sucks? You just gotta believe we are the same. We are the same, don't worry. We're not too unalike. Come to the light side. Come to the light side and believe it. Like, shut your bitch ass up. Ooh, Full Metal. I've seen Full Metal Alchemist. That's one I would put up there too. That's one I would put up there to like a show Doom actually. Like, let's see here. Kiryu64 with the 2. Might I interest you in some VN games called rants? VN games. What are VN games? That depends on what a VN game is. I don't think I've ever heard of a VN game. That could be something interesting. I don't know, like some VN games called rants. Is that like, since we on the discussion of anime, is that like visual novels? Oh, I don't know. I don't see myself as a visual novel guy. If I already have a hard enough time getting through RPGs and like JRPGs and shit, which I like my fair share of JRPGs, but like I have a hard time getting through them because I get bored easy of the shit. If I have a hard enough time like getting through RPGs, I don't think virtual novels will be my thing. I just don't see it. My thing is always, if I feel like reading, I'm gonna just pick up a book, man. Like I got 3 different Mortal Kombat novels that I've gone through all 3 of these Mortal Kombat novels that I have. I got the fucking Doom 3 novels, Maelstrom and World on Fire. Let's see. I got Halo Fall of Reach. I got some fucking like, I don't, like that's my thing. I feel like if I just want to read text, I could just fucking read a book, know what I'm saying? But like I guess the appeal is there. I guess I can see the appeal of a visual novel. I don't know. Maybe I just need to find the right one, but you know, if I recall visual novels or virtual novels, that's more of a Japanese like anime type of medium, so that scares me. I'm scared. Ted comment with the ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, Claymore. It's been a minute since I heard about Claymore. Ooh, chat. How do we feel about that one? I can see it. Low key, I have gotten through more of Claymore than I have. It's been a minute since I watched Claymore. I forgot about Claymore because it's been a minute. But you know what, Ted? You know what? I kind of agree with you on that. Ted comment with the 2. AOT is just Claymore but worse. Ooh, you might be onto something. See, that's the other thing, chat. It's like you gotta understand something. When I talk about anime, like I'm not just some like dude who's only played Call of Duty his whole life and watched Tarantino movies his whole life, like only Western shit. And then like nah, like I got family who are like into anime, like they are otakus. I grew up during the big like tsunami boom, like anime boom. Okay, I've seen anime go from a niche little subculture in the West to like the cultural phenomenon it is now. I was I was an officer in a media club in my college that merged with the anime club, okay? I've seen a lot of anime. I've read a handful of manga in my time. I know my shit. I know my shit. I recognize some of the names. There's just not a lot of shit that I've liked. There's just a lot of shit that I've seen and I was like, that's mid. Mid. I just find a lot of the shit mid. Personally, I think it's because there's too much of an emphasis on like recreating the comic books, recreating the manga in animation form. And, when you got a medium like comics being translated panel for panel onto into a more kinetic medium like animation, a lot of the flaws, some things don't translate well. That's what big controversial take. One of my biggest controversial takes that drive my otaku weeb friends crazy. This one drives them crazy. But I hate the Gaara versus Rock Lee fight in the show. I hate the shit in the show. I'm sure in the manga it's pretty cool. In the show, I hate it. Because like, it's like, what? Like, 2-3 episodes? It's like a fight that take up 2-3 episodes. We maybe get like a minute and a half of actually well choreographed animation. And then the rest of the fucking episode is people just fucking standing around talking about the fight. Like, bitch, I don't want to hear you talk about the fight. I ain't here to watch you talk about the fight. I want to see the fight. I want to see what's going down. But I get it. There's not enough. There probably ain't a big enough budget to just show that. There's a lot of tell, not show in a medium that's about show, not tell. And that shit drive me fucking crazy. That shit drive me up the fucking wall. Like Rock Lee got fucking Gaara on the ropes. It's looking fucking kick ass. It's like, all right, I can actually get into this, and then it just cuts. Then it just cuts to one of Gaara's friends or some shit. Like, oh no, Rock Lee better watch out. Gaara's about to summon the Mickey Dick Smasher. It turns his sand into the notorious the Disneyland ride. Y'all ever hear about the Disney the Mickey's Dick Smasher? Mickey's. Yeah. The shit. Oh no, gosh, you're about to summon the Mickey's Dick Smasher. I don't mind a little side chatting and exposition either, Star, but they be doing too much. They be doing too much. That fight was insufferable to sit through. Because every time I thought I was about to get into the shit, they go and like spend a fucking 20 minutes explaining the Mickey's Dick Smasher. When I don't need an explanation. I get it. He can manipulate sand. That's all I need to know. I don't need to know anything else. I don't need to know all of the fucking techniques and the fucking, like, the meta that goes into... Nah, I don't need all that explained. I want to watch the fight. I want to see what's going on. I need to watch more mech anime. I have not seen a lot of mech anime. Maybe they do it different in mech anime. Maybe classic Gundam be exactly what I need. Maybe classic Gundam is exactly what I'm looking for, where it's mostly just like well choreographed fighting and like maybe a bit of exposition, but it's not explaining the fucking fight to me every 2 minutes. That could be it. Exposition during fight. And I'm not saying exposition during fights can't work. JoJo's is a... JoJo's. I can't go on this whole fucking like rant about exposition in anime fight scenes and not bring up JoJo. But in JoJo's, it kind of works, in my opinion. In JoJo's, it works. I don't know. Something about when the fight stops to cut to exposition explaining the fight, it hit a lot different when it's like when it's like flamboyantly dressed dudes doing fucking supermodel poses and screaming broken English at the top of their lungs. Okay? When it's that and not just people standing around with their arms folded, it kind of hit a bit different. It kind of hits a bit different. Am I making sense? Am I making sense, or am I just like a fucking dickhead with no taste? Wow, it has been a while since we talked about Doug. I really wanted to. It all started with Jujutsu Kaisen. Again, I'm gonna have to try that one. I've heard nothing but good things about it. I've heard nothing but good things about that particular anime. Holy shit! I have the heater on in my studio, and now it's getting to be too much. One sec. Holy shit! God damn! Woo! Holy! All right, that's better. That's better. Mm. 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 Nah, I'm just basic. I'll take that. I can accept that. I can accept that I'm just basic. I can accept it. But nah, I've seen some shit. I've seen Samurai Champloo. That's a good one. I've seen that. I've seen Bakano. I remember Bakano back in the day. That was a fun one. Monster was good. Fucking Mad Clam is a reference to Mad Bull 34. Let me see any 34s in chat to people who remember that fucking OVA from the 80s. I've never seen the Lupin the Third show. I've seen the movie. I've seen one of the movies. It's like the one where he goes to some European nation. I don't know if it's a specific European nation or if it's like a made-up John for the movie. But they go to some European nation. He gotta rescue a princess or some shit. And the villain get crushed by a giant clock or something. Yeah, Castle of... Yeah, that one. Yeah, the Studio Ghibli one. I've seen that. I've seen that. Yeah, again, I'm probably just basic. I am probably just basic. Although I will say there is since I'm seeing some Dragon Ball discussion in the chat. I do have like I don't know if or when it will ever come up in the Eval series, but I do kind of have like this running joke idea in my head that Seed Evals is kind of like the whole joke with Evals is that he's OP as fuck and can never lose, right? So I kind of want him to be like stand for Goku. I kind of oh, I was like Seed Evals canonically is a stand for Goku. Like if you've ever seen Brooklyn Nine-Nine and you've seen Jake Peralta like fucking fucking stand over the dude from Die Hard. Why am I forgetting John McClane? You know, like Goku to CD Veils is John McClane to Jake Peralta. that's some Veils lore for you. It is. It is. He stands Goku. And I know at one point, it was like, at one point, like, if there's ever a cartoon or series of it, I want someone to bring up, it's like, someone brings up the CD Veils, it's like, why do you stand for that guy so much? You know you could beat him with, like, a mere thought, right? And then CD Veils gets offended, it's like, you take that back right now, you son of a bitch. How dare you compliment me like that? How fucking dare you? That is my hero you talk about. It is pretty funny, Slip Slop, the idea that it exists in the canon. I just like the idea of him having of Goku being his John McClane. It's like, oh my god, we're at Kami's tower where Goku trained with Kami, take my picture with it! I can see it. I can see it. Alright, so let's see here. But who would win? Spider-Man? I guess Spider-Man. I guess Spider-Man. Fuck. So what does Doug have to say? Let's see here. Now AI is coming for the coders. I've talked to a good pal in video gaming with 30 years of coding experience, and he can't get in interviews anywhere. Digital art, programming, and music jobs are gone, and more easily replaceable by AI than physical real work. They wouldn't be so replaceable if they didn't make digital slop nobody wants for the past 20 years. If you don't write stuff that masses want to watch, you aren't a very good mass media artist. Less butts in the seats means lower profits and basic instability in hiring. Muscular jobs like plumbing will be replaced with robots, but that's a ways out. It's harder to train a robot to perform basic plumbing than to train AI to write... Oh... Oh, no. Oh, Doug. Is that what I think it is? Doug, is that what I think? Doug, is that what I think it is? Ooh. Ooh. That's a bit of a yikes there. That's a bit of a yikes. if it's what I think it is. Oh, fuck. I don't know. Chooks, have you ever seen... I need to find that one streamer. I need to find that... There's a streamer that I've seen. He has one of them servant robots, right? He has one of them servant AI robots. Or I think it's either that or it's like it's supposed to be playing the character of that. And like the whole joke is that it keeps fucking up his house. The whole joke of his streams is that his like robot butler be going around fucking up his house. Like it'll just be walking to like do basic chores and it'll just like ram head first into a fucking mirror and shatter it. This shit was mad funny when I first saw it. It was like, it's trying to cook pancakes, and it's like flipping the fucking pan too hard. Like the fucking pancake batter's just getting launched across the fucking room. It was really good. We might need to look into that. I'm gonna have to see if I can find that again. Because that shit was funny. That shit was really funny. Like, it would just start running into walls and shit. Oh my god. Yeah, I only saw it like once or twice, but like I need to look into it again. I need to find the name of it. It was really funny. I fucking loved that shit. Yeah, that's Doug's the thing about this tweet, the thing about Doug's tweet here, it gets worse the further down. It really gets worse the further down you read. It gets more and more yikes. Like, ah. Let's see here. There is no real debate on AI in public. The usuals are trying to declare the debate is over before it even starts. Censorship and peer pressure don't hold down the arts for long. I mean, the few AI discussions I have had and seen in public, it usually just amounts to, hey, you want to go to that restaurant or that store? Ew, no, they have some shitty AI in the merch wall, or like on the fucking or on the fucking banner, like on the sign. I'd rather not. Everyone's just sick of it, man. Everyone's just sick of it. Alright, so let's see here. What's up? Alright, well, X doesn't pay. Oh, yeah, people are claiming Doug is, like, purposefully rage baiting on Twitter. You know, because he got the blue check mark, which means he could potentially get paid. Because that's, like, apparently a thing on X now. Like, you can apparently, like, get paid to post and shit. And so people will just, like, make shitty rage bait engagement slop. And, you know what? I don't need Doug to tell me that he on that time just for the love of the game. Because, again, what I need to do is, I need to go to that one comment someone
With
said.
YouTube Premium, you can watch
I
ad-free.
paused the fucking... Yo, YouTube the only platform I know where you could press pause on a fucking ad and the audio will still keep going. Shit will still keep going, dude. Shit will still keep going because they want to make sure that you know they selling you something. They want you to fucking know, man. They need you to know that they're selling you shit. God damn. Okay. Where am I going? I'm going to... Where the Doug stream at? In the comments of my Doug stream, someone asked if Doug is a lolcow now. And someone responded with, he's been one even back during the 90s. If you ever read his magazine interviews, you'll find some crazy shit. You gotta read one of his interviews where he legit thinks that Boom Bots, his mediocre fighting game, is gonna be a Metal Gear killer, is gonna kill Metal Gear. What is with all the smoke towards Metal Gear? Fucking Harmon Smith was like that too. Y'all remember Harmon Smith? Harmon Smith was like throwing shade at Metal Gear. It's like, GoldenEye on the Nintendo 64 was way better and was effectively like a superior GoldenEye was a superior Metal Gear Solid. It's like, no the fuck it ain't. On the grounds that it's not even a stealth game. Fuck is you on? Why would a first person shooter be comparable to a stealth game? And with Doug here, why would a fighting game be comparable to a stealth game? They're not the same thing. They ain't the same thing. Stop comparing apples to oranges, okay? A fighting game and a first-person shooter game and a racing game and a puzzle game, none of them genres anything like Metal Gear because that's a stealth game, okay? Do I find certain games to be better than... Do I find certain games from that era to be better than Metal Gear? Yes. Tenchu, Stealth Assassins, a competing stealth game. A stealth game like Tenchu, in my opinion, is better than Metal Gear Solid, which is another stealth game. It's the superior stealth game. It's like, fuck are we talking about? Fuck are we talking about? Why? It's like, why does Metal Gear keep getting this shade? It makes no sense to me. No sense whatsoever. Splinter Cell! Splinter Cell would be better competition. Hell, I'd even put Rainbow Six. Rainbow Six. I don't know. Do I find Rainbow Six better than Metal Gear? I don't know. That's a hard one. That's a hard one. I think it really just depends on what I'm looking for. Like, if I want something more gameplay focused, then probably Rainbow Six. But if I really want to, like, dive into the lore and story of Metal Gear and shit, then possibly Metal Gear. I don't know. I don't know. I did not see Log's video on vampires. That's interesting. Job with the 5. As someone who has worked in the trades, robots are not gonna be doing specialist jobs like HVAC, plumbing, and other jobs that require a human. Nah, that probably not. Probably not. Because like I said, I'm not sure if you were here for when I was talking about it, Joe, but like I was telling them about this one streamer that I need to re-find because the shit was funny. But it's like a streamer who got like a robot butler, like a robot AI butler, and the butler just keep fucking up his house like every stream. He's like running into walls, like putting holes in the fucking walls and in the drywall and shit, like walking and running into them. He's like, it's like throwing shit. It's like falling down the stairs, busting up his stairs, like fucking Eddie Murphy's aunt. It'd be like Aunt Bunny from one of Eddie Murphy's stand-ups. You know, if you've ever seen that stand-up, you know what I mean, like Lord Jesus, help me. Oh God, Lord Jesus. Your robot butler keep fucking up my stairs, Gus. Why you keep bringing that robot butler? Keep fucking up my stairs. Now that's a crossover. That's a crossover for a lifetime. Damn. Fuck, dude. Fuck. So that's really my AI rant, I guess, for tonight. We ranted about AI, then we ranted about anime, then we ranted about AI again. And this whole time, you know what I've had in my back pocket for this stream? You know what I've had, low-key? Back pocket? I'm gonna quick show y'all. Let's see here. If we go to copy link, and I paste it here. Beavis and Butthead do Hollywood. Yeah, apparently this a thing. There was a PlayStation 1 Beavis and Butthead video game for the West in production. Here's some fun little trivia for y'all. Did y'all know that there do exist a real Beavis and Butthead video game for PlayStation 1 that was sold in stores? Fun fact. But it was Japan exclusive. It was a Japanese exclusive point and click adventure game where like with Japanese dub Beavis and Butthead. It's interesting. Actually, if you might have seen it if you've seen my Beavis and Butthead video. I got a video about the obscure Beavis and Butthead 90s comic book series, and yeah, like one of the games that I play on the monitor is the old PS1 point and click. Now it's me going around not knowing what the fuck to do because everything in Japanese, like everything, even the voices, and it's a very voice heavy game, so I couldn't really play much of it, but it exists. Fun fact. But now apparently there was an old PS1 game for the PlayStation, more in line with Western audiences in mind, I guess, that was in production and got canceled. And that's something, I might have to make a whole video on that as like a sequel to like my fucking Beavis and Butthead comic video, because this is interesting. First appearing in magazine previews around mid-1998, Beavis and Butthead Do Hollywood was intended to be the first platformer-based game on the Duo since the series of games released in 1994 for Sega Genesis, SNES, Game Boy, and Game Gear. As it suggests, the game was also meant to be a response to the 1996 film Beavis and Butthead Do America. The intended story was that Beavis and Butthead, having just finished their Hollywood film, find themselves broke. Their paychecks already mailed back home before they could even cash them in. Now stranded in Hollywood, they decide to take odd jobs across various movie sets while causing general mischief in an effort to make some money. Okay, that sounds fun. That sounds fun. It's a shame we never got this. Unfortunately, the game vanished entirely after a short preview in EGM's February 1999 issue, leaving it unclear whether it was ever completed. The same preview stated the game was only 40% complete at the time. But how accurate was that assessment? Before answering, it's worth exploring how the game came to be in the first place and what circumstances led to its eventual cancellation. Well, we're going to look into that, but first, let me just quick scroll up. I'm going to just quick scroll up. I'm going to just right click here. And I'm going to just download. Because that's right. That's right. You heard that right, chat. You heard that right. Someone apparently found the shit. Someone found the shit. And I intend to check it out tonight. Matter of fact, where the fuck my controller at? I ain't plugged my controller in my computer, which is stupid. I knew I was supposed to. I knew I was playing this game before going live. So how I forgot that? One sec. Now, hopefully, it's just like a basic ISO file, like a Q file. I don't have to do any weird shit like with like any patching or something, because I'm not ready for that. But let me open with WinRAR. Oh, I see a bin and a Q file. Let's fucking go. Alright. BB. Oh yeah, we better get this working, chat. We better get this working. Oh yeah, I'm hyped. Let's go. Alright, let's see if this works. Hopefully this works on Mednafen. Because Mednafen's a bit of a problem emulator. It's a bit of a pain in the ass to get shit to work, but when it works, it works. Aw, yeah. Why not use DuckStation? I don't know, just because I'm used to Mednafen at this point. That and Mednafen's such a good, like, multi-emulator. Like, I kind of use Mednafen for almost everything. Like, you can use it for GameCube, well, not GameCube, you can use it for Game Boy, Game Gear, PlayStation, Saturn, SNES, Genesis, NES. New level start. What's a good PS1 emulator? Well, DuckStation's a good one. EPSXE is also pretty good. I like Mednafen, but you know, it's not as intuitive as other emulators. All right, I'm gonna just pick a level at random here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Maybe they ain't have that level ready yet. Maybe that was a bad one to pick. Let me try again. And this time, I will set a save state. Yeah, I'm gonna just press start. Yeah, one player game. Not implemented. Okay. There's gotta be a way to fucking actually get this game started. Why don't we just go to the first level? Let's just go to the first level. There must be something I'm missing here. Because I've seen footage on YouTube. People were actually able to get it to fucking go. Because it's just... Wow. Yeah, we're cooked. Back lot. Now, I know there's a level that in the back lot. I know that shit should work. Well, nothing. Absolutely nothing. Oh, okay. No, it's just a long loading time. Okay.
Dude, hit me in the face.
How do you turn? Okay. So I could How do I turn? Beavis can't turn. Wait, no. Retry level.
Dude, hit me in the face.
Alright, I guess we're playing this way. Oh, he can roll. I don't know why I can't turn. He just shifts his legs. So far, all I can do is walk forward, walk backward, strafe, and punch butthead. So is this like Power Stone? No, it's not supposed to be. It's not supposed to be like Power Stone, but it definitely looked like Power Stone from this angle. I'm gonna figure out how to fucking turn in this shit.
I think this must be like the bonus round. Bonus. Dude, hit me in the face.
Okay, you can switch between the two with the select button. Okay, so circle is jump. for whatever reason. Okay, so I'm gonna read the article more. It's it's tank controls. It's tank controls, except I can't turn them. Left and right don't do shit. So it should be tank controls, but for some reason they'd rather not control. They'd rather not turn left or right. I don't know what the fuck that's about. But, you know, whatever. It is what it is. We'll try. I'm gonna try it out more. Like, I'm gonna try it out more tomorrow to see if there's anything, or like maybe there's something we can figure out here. Eastside with the 2. New Vampires was bad, but this dislike. We ain't watch any fucking vampires yet. Eastside. Is that a joke at the expense of this awesome game where I can't turn left and right? As it would turn out, Get Big in Hollywood really was going to be the title of the... Get Big in Hollywood was going to be the real title of the game. Ha! Ha ha! New Level Software, the developers behind the game, were founded in San Diego in 1994 by Russell, an accomplished programmer who began programming games in 1981 and had impressed Electronic Arts enough to be contracted for the Sega CD port of Road Rash. Ooh, Road Rash was on the CD? I know that. I like Road Rash. Road Rash is a good game. This work led to New Level being founded, initially out of Patterson's own living room. The company primarily operated as a contractor in the early years, doing work for EA, BMG, Activision, Midway, and Matsushita, before developing their first original IP, Courier Crisis, for the PlayStation and Sega Saturn. Ooh, I'm gonna have to check that out. Eastside with the 2. Find me when you find the canceled Mucha Lucha game. I've heard about that. Yo, yeah, the old canceled Mucha Lucha, John. Oh, fuck, dude. Mucha Lucha, Mucha Lucha. It's a way of life. Well, the exact details of the New Level acquired, of how New Level, that's the name of the company. Oh my god, Chad. I swear I can read. I swear, like, I started this channel reading the quickie. I swear to y'all I can read. While the exact details of how New Level acquired the Beavis and Butthead license are somewhat murky, what is understood is that the game's intended publisher, GT Interactive, played a significant role. GT initially requested that New Level use their 2.5D engine from Courier Course. However, seeing that industry had largely pivoted toward full 3D experiences by that point, the New Level team eventually convinced GT to allow them to develop the game as a full 3D platformer instead. As development began, the team was pivoted with... was provided... Again, I swear I can read. The team was provided with VHS tapes of every episode of the show that had aired up to that point, which they used as reference material to study the characters and the types of situations they might get into. Although Mike Judge confirmed to have provided initial approval for storyboards and concepts, there was little meaningful involvement from MTV beyond that. I mean, makes sense like that. It was like that for the fucking comic, too. It was like that for the comic as well. Fucking... MTV just did whatever the fuck, man. They just did whatever the fuck. In fact, some former developers have told us that they were once invited to MTV's New York offices to pitch their ideas to the show's writing staff, only to receive a notable lukewarm response. As one source recalled, they did not seem to like the they did not seem like a very happy bunch. They met with us during their lunch break and didn't have a lot to say. They seemed happy to just be getting free lunch. Mood. Regardless, development proceeded using the ideas that had been received both Mike Judge's and GT's initial approval. Based on the earliest build that we have provided, it appears the project likely reached its first milestone in March 4th of 98. I was about to say 94, goddamn. Let's see here. Marked by a tech demo showcasing early 3D model of Beavis, Butthead, roaming a relatively sparse environment. It seems reasonable to conclude that full game design and implementation began its earnest from that point onward. However, given that the game appears to have been canceled by early 1999, this suggests that the project may not have even received a full year of development. Could this be the point could this point to troubled production? As it turns out, very much so. Ooh! Okay. We get some spicy development hell gossip. Ooh, okay. Let's hear about it. Let's hear that spicy goss. Yeah, it was GT Interactive. GT Interactive was kind of notorious. Like, if you ever wonder whatever happened to Blood, that series, like a Monolith's first person shooter series, yeah, that was GT's fault. GT Interactive was like, yo, hand us the beta for Blood 2, please. And I was like, all right, bet, this is what we got so far. And then they woke up the next morning and it was on shelves. Like, fuck, you released the beta as a full product, and GT was just like, yup. Fuck you gonna do about it? It was a mess. It was a fucking mess. Alright, as it turns out very much so. Even former staff we have reached out to have acknowledged that despite pushing for 3D platforming over a 2.5D game, the team had limited experience with both 3D development and PlayStation hardware. Shit. As a result, development was a constant uphill battle. Compounding these technical challenges, New Level was also experiencing financial difficulties since they weren't working on many projects at the time. One example of this stems back to Courier Crisis, during which time a Sega Saturn port of Road Rash styled snowboarding games for EA called Shredfest was underway. Only to end it getting canceled despite. Holy shit, chat. Holy shit. I blame it on the cold. I still have that cold. My nose is stuffy. Still blame Atari for the Blood mishandling. Oh, yeah, that's right. There's a new version of Blood from Atari that people are upset about, right? I think I saw a Civ 11 video about that. Like, people aren't too happy about the new Atari version or some shit. Or they weren't too happy with fresh supply, so they made this in response. Something about Atari. I know Atari was involved. Alright, so where the fuck was I? Oh yeah, one example of this stems back to Courier Crisis' development, during which time a Sega Saturn port of a Road Rash style snowboarding game for EA called Shredfest was underway. only to ended getting canceled despite getting to put... I hate the fucking way this is formatted right here, because it's throwing me off. Only to ended getting canceled despite getting to the point that it previewed in some magazines. Alright, I'm done with that absolute fucking hell of a sentence. Jesus. I blame the writer on that one. Although it's difficult to speculate their exact finances, it seems likely that New Level was relying on a lot of GT's payments for Beavis and Butthead Do Hollywood to keep themselves in business. However, GT repeatedly moved development goalposts without offering additional compensation, further straining the studio situation. Okay, that... Not only does that suck, but that sounds like GT. That sounds like GT from what I've heard about GT Interactive. Again, we talk about the people who just dropped the beta for Blood 2 as the final product. Yeah, it's not... Let's see, who for Blood? It's Night Dive, WB, and Atari. Huh. Is Monolith even involved? Is Monolith even around? I think... Did Monolith shut down? Did Monolith shut down and I just ain't heard about it? Is that life? Damn, Isai. Damn. That's just mean. I told y'all I got a cold and that sentence was ridiculous. It said getting twice. Okay. That was a very redundant, repetitive sentence. That said getting twice and was formatted weird. I have a cold. I stand on it. You don't have to be so mean. What more do you want from me? But yeah, you saw with the two. Floyd Mayweather taught Doom how to read. Look, I can read one page of a Harry Potter book. I get bored. I would probably get bored. I probably wouldn't get through a whole book. Probably not even a whole chapter, but that's more out of boredom than anything. That's more of a I don't really fucks with Harry Potter. That's more of a that's more of that than like a can't read thing, know what I'm saying? Alright, in an effort to keep the company afloat, New Level shifted much of its focus in the summer of 1998 towards developing a Spider-Man demo. Activision had recently acquired the license, presenting an opportunity not only to work on another major franchise, but also to secure much-needed funding. There! That wasn't so hard. See what happens when the sentences are, like, actually well-structured and, like, not formatted weird on the article, and my nose isn't as stuffy? Let's see here. As a result, work on Beavis and Butthead Do Hollywood largely stalled while the team attempted to retool their existing engine into something suitable for a Spider-Man game. Ultimately, the license went to Neversoft instead. New Level ran out of funds and shut down at the tail end of '98. And the rest is history. Fuck. Rip New Level, man. Rip New Level. Given all of this, it may come as little surprise that Beavis and Butthead Do Hollywood never progressed very far. As former developers themselves have admitted, the gameplay remains highly incomplete. Most levels lack defined objectives, some with remnants showing that ideas were still being preliminarily laid down. Performance slows to a crawl in many areas of later builds, and the game physics and controls are generally in a primitive state that need much more work. And I can't fucking turn either of the characters for whatever fucking reason. It seems fair to say that EGM's assessment of the game being roughly 40% complete was very accurate. As far as whether the game could have been finished, even with proper funding, some details seem to suggest the project was already on its way to cancellation regardless. For one, GT Interactive is shit, and apparently was never really on board with the idea of getting it being 3D. Not wanting the extra cost and risk involved in developing a whole new engine, which may have resulted in their constant goalpost moving that was difficult to keep up with. Furthermore, some staff had indicated that towards the end of the project, a number of the storyboards that were originally approved by Mike Judge himself early on in production were later rejected by GT due to concerns of copyright infringement. In particular, one stage is primarily set on the Hollywood sign, which actually is a trademarked property. Oh. Okay. That's interesting. I did not know that. I did not know that you have to fucking, like, that shit's trademarked. Is that the meaning behind the whole Holly Woo thing in BoJack Horseman? Is that why they did that? So they won't have to pay anyone? Meaning they have possibly been on the hook for more than they were aware. Had gotten out of it into a commercial product without the trademark's holder's approval. Considering this is one of the more concept complete levels that contains an event that directly ties into the game's whole Hollywood premise, it goes without saying that this would have been a devastating blow to the whole concept behind the game. Yeah, that. Ooh. Of special note is that since the game never got far enough to hire a composer, a stand-in soundtrack meant to match the energy they were going for is present across most builds. The vast majority, yeah, that fucking song we kept hearing. The vast majority of which is composed by the heavy metal group Cage. While no one we spoke with seems to recall how this band in particular was chosen, seeing as the group has their roots in San Diego, it's possible that someone on the team was a fan. Since most of the music appears to be sourced from Cage's first album, Unveiled, let's see here. That would be a good starting place for anyone that takes a liking to the game's music. In addition to the builds of Beavis and Butthead Do Hollywood, or the last we have, Beavis and Butthead Get Big in Hollywood, our gracious benefactor has also provided us with 2 builds of the Spider-Man demo and that new level was working on. We cannot thank you enough for the permission to share this, and awesome. Yeah. So, let me actually find a video of it. Of the fucking, Beavis and Butthead game, since I couldn't fucking play it. Since we couldn't actually fucking play it, because it was a pain in the ass, and I can't turn, there's video of it. It exists. There's GT Interactive. GT Interactive being bitches.
I think this must be like the bonus.
Yeah, how the
round.
fuck? Bro, what the fuck? He was easily able to turn. What the fuck? Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into that for, like, next stream.
Bonus. Dude, hit me in the face.
I ran out the door, you scared me. So I simply haven't got my life. There's no time. The world is caving in soon. Will I be grieving? Mother Nature showing us a sign. Don't you see the signs? Just how very shortly will you find your
So I guess you could just leave Butthead behind.
master? You know we'll never master. Nature's so cool.
Yeah, I still want to do the streaming. So I might be going live tomorrow. Wow, the platforming in this is ass. Okay, so it's rough. It's definitely rough. Like, Butthead can't follow you. The platforming is it leaves a lot to be desired. I don't think he ever accomplished that like bottle breaking mini game he was supposed to do, and I don't think it mattered. So it's definitely a rough build. But I see potential. I see potential, and I see, knowing how the internet works, someone will try to finish this. What do you think? 1, 2, 3, if you think someone would go back and try to finish this. Video mine you've watched? Oh, well, it's like more of a stream. Well, that got real annoying real fast. that got real fucking annoying real fucking fast. I think I'm glad we didn't get the game working. Cause wow. Alright. Well, that's everything for tonight, I think, chat. I think we're going to skip out on vampires. At least for tonight. We might do vampires tomorrow. Because that one is... It's fun, but admittedly, it's not alien fighters. It's not tattooed teenage alien fighters from Beverly Hills. Not by a long shot, for real. Like, I'm not looking forward to it the same way I used to look forward to Alien Fighters. So I'm gonna have to find another Power Rangers ripoff for us to watch. Oh, at the wiki. Drop it in the chat again. Drop it in the chat again, and I'll definitely check it out like tomorrow or something. Because I do gotta head out. We got alien fighters at home. What are y'all doing? Oh shit, you just finished watching King of New York? Ooh, that's what's up. That's what's up. But yeah, no, we had a fun night tonight, MX. We had a fun night. We checked out this early build for canceled Beavis and Butthead PS1 game, and we watched we watched the reason RAM prices are so high now. we watching why RAM prices been getting so high. Do I still have the tab open? One more time. One more time. Nah. We got one more time for the road. For the people who ain't who ain't been here from the jump. All right, where's? Yeah, here we go. Nah, the content's available. The content's
Once and
available
for all,
on YouTube.
Jeff. Your time has passed 6 years ago. It's time to go.
Is that you, Diddy? Long time no see, my old friend.
Oh, fuck.
Finally, a worthy opponent.
A worthy opponent? I'll tear you apart faster than you do it with your victims, Epstein.
That's bold coming from you. Remember, you're the challenger here. Anyways, let's start this battle. I hope you put up a good fight at least.
And that's exactly why you will lose. This fight started a while ago.
Just remember, chat. Just remember, this is why RAM prices are so high. Blue Blader Ball with the 2. Doom check DM, bet.
Solid baby oil. Unleash.
Domain expansion, Epstein Island Temple.
Imaginary technique. Baby oil detonation.
Song, by the way, Judas by Lady Gaga. This whole video, this whole AI slop nonsense video is a parody of fucking Jujutsu Kaisen, which is the funniest part to me. Domain expansion, baby oil bottle.
Domain expansion. Divine baby oil bottle.
He is doing better than I expected. Well, with this treasure I summon. 47th President of the United States, Donald J. Trump. It's over for you now, Diddy.
Impossible. His aura is overwhelming.
It's overwhelming.
Forbidden technique. Soap drop.
I hate that they don't show the soap drop technique in this video, because there's an extended version of this. All right, what did Triple B send me? I got it going now. I got it working. Like, hold up.
I like pizza, I like burger, I like chicken nugget, and I like honey mustard. Every time I'm in the street, I get some honey mustard. I like pizza, I like burger.
Every time I'm in the street, I get some honey mustard. Low key, that's a bar. Low key, that remind me of fucked up in the club sipping Dr. Perfky. Triple B with the 2. I could feel my brain molding, rotting, and decaying to the epic battle, of titans. Where the fuck is I just had it. I just had the video of like the part 3 where it shows the soap drop. Where's what the fuck? I just had it. Where the fuck did it go? Why am I losing shit? I swear I'm slowly fucking losing grasp over my fucking brain. Alright, where it at? Where it at? Where it at? There it is.
He is doing better than I expected. Well, with this treasure I summon.
Yeah, this is the soap shit.
Forbidden technique. Soap drop.
Oh no, he is about to dither me.
You're in my domain now. This fucking video, man. This video fucking killed me earlier today. Especially like this is what got me in particular. The fucking 2 sticks of RAM cost $900 now because of this, by the way, because of this bullshit. This bullshit is why RAM costs so much now. So have fun with that. Have fun with that knowledge, everybody. Triple B with the 2. I also sent an ad for Wild Woody where he roasts Earthworm Jim. You know what the crazy thing about this is? This Wild Woody shit that he just sent me? I can't tell if it's real or not. For all we know, this could be AI. But because Wild Woody is such a fucking, like, shitpost of an IP, it could be real. It could just be real. I'm gonna show it to y'all once I get it loaded on my fucking phone and shit. Because this is actually really funny. Call me Woody. Wild Woody. You know what I need, chat? You know what I really need? You know what I needed, like, yesterday? I need Sega CD BIOS. I used to have Sega CD BIOS, and I used to be able to play Sega CD games. I need to get me some Sega CD BIOS. Alright, pick up a pencil and shred that earthworm with lead. Wild Woody! Hold up. None of these screenshots, I think, are from the actual gameplay of Wild Woody either. I think these are both cutscene Johns. I think these are both screenshots of, like, cutscenes. But yeah, yo, a Wild Woody stream would be fun. Wild Woody stream would be fun. But yeah, that's everything for tonight, I think. I don't know, I got some things to look into. Brutal Woody. Alright. So, y'all have a good one. Peace, 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 peace. It has been... Yeah, 2 hours is my mark. Alright, so I'll catch y'all later. And, do I have any announcements? I don't think I have any announcements. No, I don't have any announcements for tonight. This is just, you know, vibing and shit. Alright, so y'all have a good one. And, yeah. Sweet nectar. And my browser is broken, so I cannot end the stream. Okay, there we go. Now it works.